Monitor is bringing us news right now out of California and a monster wildfire. You are looking at the video offered up right now showing what's called the Thompson Fire. It's near Lake Oroville. That's about an hour outside the state capital of California. That fire forced more than 1,000 people to just run, abandon their homes and run. In fact, this one, we're told, exploded to more than 2,000 acres in just 24 hours. You look at the video there, cars destroyed, homes destroyed, and people just left with the clothes on their back in many, many situations. Now, there's worry that this fire could damage water and power infrastructure. So, as you can imagine, there's an army there to fight this fire. As you see the flames here burning behind me, we can tell you that as many as 50 engines are there with firefighters atop each and every one of them. They're flying over the flames in a dozen planes in the sky. We also understand that there are about 15 dozers to push the dirt to try to choke out the flames. But no broadcaster is more close to the damage of this fire than our Sacramento CBS partners at KOVR, reporter Rachel Wulff. This is such a sad picture you're about to show us. We are aware that more than 1,000 people were on the run, and now you're going to show us a house that's destroyed in a neighborhood.
That's right. In fact, we were just updated this morning that 28,000 people are under a mandatory evacuation order.
Wow.
And the reason is this fire has hit 3,000 acres, and we have 4 homes here on Bessie Court that were leveled by the flames. In fact, we still have some flames right here, and crews are right in the middle of a switch from the morning crews to the day crews, and they're coming in, putting out hot spots just like this. So this is a garage, right? A car that's completely burned out. And then if you look over here, this is the iconic image that is reminiscent of the campfire in Paradise that I covered probably about, 5-6 years ago, where an entire town was leveled. This is nothing like that, but just to show you how random this whole thing is, look at, there's 3 homes here altogether that went up in flames, yet the garage didn't. And then if you go across the street, these homes are fine. And this was kind of a fire line. You can see the fire that just ripped down this hillside and stopped right here. And when we arrived at 5 o'clock this morning, right where our white SUV is, there were a line of CAL FIRE trucks and other fire personnel. We talk about the hundreds of people that have come to help put out this fire from all over the state of California. It was all hands on deck. And you know why? We had record high heat. We had high winds, blustery winds. And then we had, just all of the combination of that coming together in an area that has a lot of vegetation. We've had 2 years of near record rainfall in the state of California, and that means there are a lot of fuels. And so what these guys were able to do is, in essence, save the neighborhood. Firefighting is no joke. It is really tough, not only because of all of the gear and the heat, but also managing something that is often unmanageable when you have wind gusts, sometimes of 30, 40 miles an hour. Right now, the wind has died down. The flames seem to be at bay, at least in this area. They've moved to other areas to protect and stop the fire from spreading. But at 3,000 acres and 0% containment, you wonder, where is it going to go? And so at this point in time, today is critical with firefighting efforts. Thankfully, they have Lake Oroville here. They have an abundance of water. And this neighborhood had fire hydrants. And that's one of the things in some of these rural areas on the hillside, in the foothills, is that you might get into some of these areas that might not have access to water, or there's one way in or one way out. You've covered lots of wildfires.
Right.
That makes it a challenge. But now the wind's kind of picking up a little bit. All it takes is one of these embers from this house swirling. Dropping down into a field, you've got another fire.
You've got another fire. Rachel, we appreciate your live report. Our thoughts with the family who lost their home in that neighborhood. Let's talk about the wind and the conditions with meteorologist Jessica Birch. Jess, it is a perfect storm for a very imperfect situation.
Absolutely. Those red flag warnings are no jokes, especially in areas like California, where it's a tinderbox already. We're not only talking about California, but throughout the South, too, when it comes to some extreme heat that we're experiencing heading into this 4th of July week. Let's actually start over in California with red flag warnings still in effect in areas throughout the Bay. That's going to last throughout the afternoon hours today, with low relative humidity and conditions definitely not favorable when it comes to fire weather conditions in areas like Napa and Sonoma. Now we make our way all the way over into the south. Dallas this afternoon still well above average for this time of year, sitting at 100 degrees for our daytime high there. We're holding on tight to upper 90s near Memphis. Right behind me, we're keeping a close eye on our heat risk advisories all throughout the states as we head into the coming days. We'll have more on this in a bit, but for now, over to you, Reed.